Hi, I'm Gill Hudson, editor of Reader's Digest, and welcome to our July issue, which I have in my hot little hands right here. Of course, it's not a very hot summer so far, but it's very hot in terms of sport. So who better to discuss it with than Andy Zaltzman, who is our sports writer.
Hello.
Amongst many other things. Welcome to Reader's Digest.
Oh wow, it's a pleasure and an honour to
it's
be
a
in
bit
these
of a highlight,
offices.
isn't it?
Yes,
Thank you. I know, they all say that, obviously. I want you to read something, because this is a little preview of your July copy. You're talking about the Open Championship.
Yes.
Read that piece of
So
copy.
it's the Open Championship, Royal Lytham St Anne's, July 19th to 22nd. After Darren Clarke's victory for the quadragenarians in 2011, could this be Colin Montgomery's year to win a major? No.
I love that.
No, it couldn't. I'd love to be proved wrong, though.
We all would. So would Colin.
Yes.
Now, all the things coming up, you've highlighted quite a few, but obviously the Olympics is the big one.
The Olympics is going to be huge, particularly, obviously, the opening ceremony is going to be a massive...
What, do you know one of our teams in
event.
it? One of our
Really?
team is in it.
So you're going to be giving Steve Redgrave a piggyback around
I did say, are you going to be a sheep?
Really?
To be fair, he wouldn't give anything away. He did say, though, that it was going to blow the socks off the Beijing Olympics.
Really? Well, I just hope it,
moving.
reflects all sides of British culture. Maybe it reflects the riots of last year. You could have,
Let's hope so.
1,000 hooded youths
Yeah.
in unison making off with a giant TV screen from the Olympic Stadium,
Nicking that flame.
whilst smashing up a giant porcelain Sebastian Coe. That would seem appropriate as well. You've got to show all sides of British culture, not just the good.
Our quirky specialities. Yeah. Have you got tickets?
Not for the opening ceremony, so
right.
I will miss the immortal moment when the Queen is fired up the stadium from a special catapult made out of the beams of the Mary Rose, and a flaming throne.
So what are you going to see?
We're talking...
we're not talking 100
no, we're
metres
talking
final.
group stage volleyball.
We're not talking.
We are not
up close
talking
to him.
Usain Bolt unless he is playing
okay.
in the women's handball first round.
I don't think he'll have much time, although he does move very quickly.
He does. I mean, he probably would be good at women's handball, to be fair to him. So, but yes, sports I'd never usually go to. Taekwondo, I don't really know what Taekwondo is.
I was going to say, I think it's a form of origami, isn't it?
It is a mixture of origami and a pub fight, I think. So.
Apart from the things you're seeing live, what will be the things you really most want to see at the Olympics?
Well, Bolt obviously is an absolute phenomenon, and I hope he's as good now as he was 4 years ago.
He was quite relaxed. He kind of wandered over the finishing line.
Yes, it was one of the great displays of showboating in sporting history. I mean, if you want a man to get from A to B, he is the man to do that, provided that A is at one end of a 100-metre stretch of running track and B is at the other end.
That's flat.
Yeah,
I agree. So anything else?
Well, cricket, there's some very good cricket coming up this summer. England, world number ones, just ahead of South Africa. South Africa playing 3 tests here. Big test for England, who've had a sort of triumphant 2 years, apart from a little glitch when they accidentally got absolutely hammered by Pakistan 3-0 last winter. See, I grew up as a child in the 80s watching cricket, and England lost to everyone. Just everyone. Anyone we played cricket... We could have played the Vatican City in the 80s and found a way to lose.
The Pope's really mean bowler, apparently.
Well, he's got a lot of craft, years of experience. There's no substitute for that, and divine assistance. So, these are boom times. It's quite confusing as a 1980s England fan.
Yes, it must be.
To see a team that's properly good. It's one of the pillars of our national identity, having a useless cricket team.
OK, last question. Wimbledon. This is one of your highlights.
Yep.
Henman Hill, often a source of disappointment. Murray Mound, what's the mood going to be? Will he win? Can he win?
I think Murray is a very, very good tennis player. He's just chosen an extremely stupid time to be born, essentially, because he is up against Nadal and Djokovic predominantly at the moment, plus Federer, who probably, 3 of the top 5
ever
tennis players in the since tennis went professional. You have to feel a bit sorry for him. But, I guess it's like entering a piano composing competition and finding Beethoven and Mozart up against you. No matter how good you are, it's going to be a struggle to get beyond bronze medal, isn't it?
Well, we'll wish him luck anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, you better get back to watching, because there's a lot of sport on at the moment.
That sport is not going to watch itself.
It's not. I think you're the man to do it.
A sacred duty to it.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.